Yes, right? I will never, ever divorce you.
What? Can you please convince Michael here? If you convince Michael to sign these papers that I have right now, I will tell you where you hid that money.
My name is Alexandra, and I work in a company. Met my husband, Michael, through and we have been married for just over 1 month. At the time we were dating, I thought he was very clean and tidy, and since we both had a passion for cars, we became close because of that. Even though I say I love cars, it's not that I like to spend all my money on them. I like to customize my own car, but I also liked just seeing the classic cars. So to me, my hobby wasn't really an expensive hobby. And to me, it was Michael and I going to see such events, shows, or car racing shows on our day off. But as for my husband, his car hobby included customizing his car, which he did. And I found that out after we were married. Since we both lived in the city center, though we loved cars, we hardly had dates. Our dates were usually somewhere we could easily get to by taking the bus, and I was busy with work, so couldn't go on long road trips. My husband probably took advantage and kept his love of customizing his secret from me. After I found out, I felt like Michael when he was intentionally left off the invitation list. But it's not my fault. I didn't ask him if he wanted to be included anyway. And fortunately, both Michael and I do have enough money, which is why I decided to accept that Michael loved to customize his spending just enough to make it unique and personalized. But you know what they say, parents of a spender are also spenders. It is often said that children are parents, but my mother-in-law, Lucy, spends money on her own hobbies. And it is my husband and I who are Lucy to pay for her hobbies. Lucy now lives off from the pension, and of course, I would like to provide some assistance for her hobbies. Besides, there may be times when Luke pension alone would not be enough for her needs. So this was something Michael and I were doing out of the goodness of our hearts. And just because we're doing this doesn't mean that I expect her to think about it all the time. But there are many things that Lucy does which make me think that she takes our help for granted, as if getting help from us is a normal thing for her. When Michael and I first got married, we started giving Lucy $300 a month for her expenses. But as time went on, Lucy began to demand more money from us. 6 months into our marriage, I'm giving her $1,000 a month. My husband spends on his car, and Lou spends on her hobbies. Even with both of us working together, now we can't even save enough to get by. I thought it was a mistake, so I decided to discuss it with my husband.
Hey, it's about Lucy.
What is it?
We can't keep on giving her 1,000 a month. Didn't we only agree to support her dollars a month?
Yep.
What do you mean, yep? You know that we do have to live our own lives, right?
But it's not like we were in a huge F trouble, right?
Well, for now, yes. But we have to save money for don't you think so?
For the future? Like what?
What did you say when you married me?
My husband then looks at me which really irritated me.
Oh, yes. You're right. I do want a baby.
Then Neil have to save up, won't sick.
But I'm working and so are you, so we should be fine financially.
Are you saying that you expect me to work while I'm pregnant and that we should not take any maternity leave?
No, that's not what I meant by that. But you don't have any intention in future to quit your job, right, Alexa? Then there won't be any problem.
It could depend on the company, but that just because we have paternity leave, it doesn't mean that we get paid our full salary while we're away.
What, really?
You're really taking life that easy.
Well, anyway, we'll manage it somehow. Worrying about the future when it here is just a waste of time. If something goes wrong, we'll figure it out.
I'm discussing the issue with you. We're facing the issue right now.
All right, all right. I haven't talked to Mai about it, okay?
You better do it. It's a promise.
Okay, okay.
My husband said he would talk to Luke about it. But even after that, Lucy's behavior never improved.
Oh, welcome. Come on in. I have been waiting for you. Hey, check this out. Check this out. A new one for my collection. Hey, look. Isn't he just wonderful?
Lucy is a fan of this actor, which hardly knows about and just loves items and goods of that actor.
Out of all my friends, I have the most collected one, and everyone is jealous of me. Did you know that other fans can tell how serious I am about him by the number of goods and items I have of him?
Is that so?
All I can do is just laugh it off at. All these goods and items that Lucy all paid from the money we give to Lucy.
Hey, do you know how much this was?
Saying that, Lucy shows a poster of that actor with a huge smile on her face.
Oh, come on, Alexandra. He's an actor, for goodness' sake. This is what? People who do not understand the V, just too clueless.
What?
And this one was 300, and that one was 250.
Lucy kept on showing off the goods she bought. By then, my face was just twitching, knowing how much she had spent on those things. If Lucy gets to enjoy her freedom within the limits of her pension, then I have nothing to say. Besides, as long as it's $300 a month, I have no complaints about Sell Lucy. But Lucy has never once expressed any gratitude towards our support. I would have felt a little more appreciated if she had at least said thank you. At least she accepted our support like it was nothing special. And spent it as if it were nothing special. If it just continues on like this, indeed become a huge problem. But then Lucy began to say some outrageous things without even thinking about her feelings.
You know, I'm planning to take my friends who are also fans to the location where that actor filmed for drama.
Oh, I see. Is that so? I mean, what does that mean?
So, give me $3,000 in cash.
I just got so angry at Lucy for say, oh, easily to me.
Now, wait a minute. Lucy, I can't give that much money to you
Oh, why not?
because then our family finances would collapse.
But you and Michael are both working, and you can afford that much money, not that big of a deal, right? Oh, Alexandra, I raised Michael to be who he is right now because of me. It would be nice to have a reward for completing a task.
What is she even saying? It is only for parents to raise their kids to adult. And a reward for that? What is she even saying?
Anyway, supporting you with 3,000 is just not possible right now.
Wow, Alexandra, you're oh cheap.
When I have been the one supporting money? Who the hell does she think she is? I left Lucy's house in silence. Then when I came home, Michael blamed me for what had happened.
I heard from Mom. You told her that we couldn't give dollars? My mom was crying, you know. What do you mean so? Why can't you support her?
Why are you willing to help Lucy when she is asking for a lot of money?
Because she's my mom, you know. If your parents are in trouble, would you want to help them?
Yes, of course I would.
Well then,
Your mother is asking for money to her own hobbies. You know that, right? That's not what you call being in trouble, is it?
she is in trouble. My mom can't go to the trip if we do her the money.
Well, she can't go because she spent all her money on everything.
Spending the money? What's so wrong of my mom to enjoy that she has left?
Not once did I ever say that she didn't have the time that she had left. Did you even talk to Lucy about the money issue?
What are you talking about? I did?
My husband had forgotten the issue, seriously discussed with him.
We talked about saving money for our future baby.
I'm sorry, I haven't talked to my mom about properly. Well, now that's solved. Let's stop about it.
Excuse me?
Anyway, I need to tell you something. I'm thinking of replacing my car to one.
What the hell are you saying, Olive?
This isn't sudden. I have actually been getting tired of customizing my current car. If I do replace it, of course you'd first passenger in the car, honey.
I can't believe he's saying this to me. And I get to be his first passenger happy with that at all. I'm talking about our financial difficulties right now, but what the hell are we thinking about?
I've already put my mind to it, so I've already withdrawn my money.
When are you going to buy it?
This weekend. Now all I have to do is pay the money. Look, it's a lot of money, huh?
Then my husband took out a thick envelope from his bag and showed it to me with a smile on his face.
Yes, I'm paying it full, all in cash. Doing a loan would be a waste of money. 34,000. They would give me a discount of 2,000 if I agreed to buy it right away. So, yeah, it's a great deal and I have set my mind to it.
Wow, he really must be too carefree and stupid. The car he now has no problems at all, and we can still drive it around. I really didn't understand why he would replace it with a new one. We had just been talking about having a bright future, but now Michael was trying to fix his car for 3. So at this point, I finally gave up husband.
About your mother.
Yes, I am. Well, if you don't want to give her money, why not just lend it to her? If you just lend the money to her, she'll have to pay back. It's a sin that... So now that it's solved, we're done with this because this topic is so vast. It's hard to cover everything in one post.
All right. Then I'll make sure to lend you the money.
Yeah, thanks.
Like that, my husband put the envelope containing the large amount of money into the drawer. On the weekend, I got up earlier than usual and went to visit Lucy. When I handed the money to Lucy, she was happy.
Michael got angry at you, didn't he?
Well, yes, you're right. Michael was completely defending for you, Lucy.
That's what I thought. That boy is my son, whom I raised with my own hands. You know, he takes very, very good me. And after all, he's completely different from a stranger like you, isn't he?
You're right. I am just a stranger after all. So understand your point.
As I said that, I received a phone my husband just in time. Everything is going exactly as I wanted it to be.
Alexandra. Honey, do you know where my 32,000 went? It's gone from the drawer. Did we have a burglar come in, or what should I do?
A burglar? I didn't see any burglars come in.
Well, then, how come the money is gone? I mean, where are you right now?
I'm at Lucy's place.
Did you say that you were going over today?
Well, it's because you said that I should go lend her the money right away, right?
Oh, that's right. Anyway, I'm in big trouble. Please just come home quick. Can you help me find the money?
My husband sounded like he was panicking. I've never heard him like this before.
Well, there's no point for you to, Elliot. I gave it to your mom.
Alexandra. What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean? What? All I did was Lucy the money, you know?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
Why the hell would you do that?
Because you were the one who said to money to Lucy, right?
I only said to give my mum 3,000 do.
Oh, is that so?
You better get the money back from...
No way.
I've got no choice, do I?
Then, saying that, my husband hung up the phone. Michael was probably going to come.
Oh my God. Lucy, it looks like Michael is coming here away the money.
What? Why would he do that?
He was saying that the money would be used to buy a new car. What shall we do, Lucy?
Now that she has a large amount in front of her, she will never let go, even if it was her son's money.
Oh my goodness. We have to hide it.
She has no intention of paying it back at all, saying that Lucy put away the money drawer. Lucy then made me shut up about it, and I just nodded in agreement.
Mom, where is my $32,000?
I will not give it back because it was given.
Mom, please wait. I didn't even give it to you. Even if Alexandra gave it to you. Shh, lent it to you. So please just give it back now.
No way.
Hey, Alexandra, this is all your fault. So you better say something.
You didn't like it when we give your money, huh? If we give Lucy the money that we take out of our family budget, it's fine. It's your money, and you do want to give it to her.
No, that's not it. Because, I mean, think about it, dollars is a lot, right?
If we continue to give Lucy 1.6 per month in less than 3 years, it will be the same amount of money.
That's not what we're here to talk.
I have been complaining to you about this issue many, many times, but nothing has changed in the last. I've been too patient, and now I'm up with you, so let's get a divorce.
Don't say things like divorce is easy. We've only been married for 6 months.
I guess you think I'm just talking about divorce easily, huh? I'm also just sick and tired of you not even trying to return the money-owned son.
Hey, how dare you say that to me?
That's right.
Can you please convince Michael here? But if he says that he won't sign the divorce papers, no. I will tell my sister where you exactly hid the money.
Thinking about the money, she gave in to temptation, and Lucy began to act quite differently. Putting aside the fact that hers large stash of money, which was Mitch, she lectured him, saying, "It's natural for children to give their parents presents. Your wife will refuse to give me any more money in the future. I'll keep asking Michael until he agrees to help us out." And Michael, who was always brainwashed by Lucy, gets influenced by this and fills out the divorce papers in no time. Now I can finally get a divorce. Of course, I didn't forget to have the divorce papers after just in case. And my parents also had to check the paperwork in case there were any problems with it. Thank goodness I told my parents what was happening beforehand. Then I grabbed the divorce papers away, and I left Lucy's place and went to my parents' house for them to check. And then I went to the city office and submitted the documents. After the divorce, my ex-husband contacted me only once, after moving out of the apartment in with Lucy, but his mother was him for money. He told me that Lucy had spent all she inherited from her husband, Wright, who had passed away a year before. I didn't think anyone would ever want to spend their life with someone who is always spending other people's money. My ex-husband said he wanted to talk about us, but I hung up without saying anything. I hung up the phone without saying anything because he was someone I didn't need to be involved with anymore. The marriage was very short, but I guess I learned my lesson. This still doesn't mean I've given Jove. I hope this time I can meet someone wonderful.
People are serious when it's about money, even if they are your family. I think Alexandra has endured a lot, very patient for 6 months. I hope that she will meet a better and a wonderful person in the future.
Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in our next video.